I put the spotlight on your city. I put the spotlight on your city. See the superstar. Hollywood to Hollywood. Girl, you look good. Yeah, they hollering, baby. I keep modeling, baby. ATLD. I put the spotlight on your city. Carolina, Philly. I put the spotlight on your city. I put the spotlight on your city. See the superstar. Hollywood to Hollywood. Girl, you look good. Yeah, they hollering, baby. I keep modeling, baby. ATLD. I put the spotlight on your city. Carolina, Philly. I put the spotlight on your city. I put the spotlight on your city. I put the spotlight on your city. See the superstar. Hollywood to Hollywood. Girl, you look good. Yeah, they hollering, baby. I keep modeling, baby. ATLD. I put the spotlight on your city. Carolina, Philly. I put the spotlight on your city. I put the spotlight on your city. See the superstar. Hollywood to Hollywood. Girl, you look good. Yeah, they hollering, baby. I keep modeling, baby. ATLD. I put the spotlight on your city. Carolina, Philly. I put the spotlight on your city.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Spotlight Over the City. I'm your host, Stan Long, along with the lovely Terry T. Bob Long and my nephew Q. Let's give it up.
Yeah, man, baby. We are active.
Hey, we active, baby. Welcome to Spotlight Over the City. The whole DMV, you know we love you guys. ATL, Chicago, Philly, Atlanta, Charlotte, North Carolina. And somebody said LA is in the building. Shout out to my correspondents out there in LA. You guys are doing an amazing job. We love you guys. I'm going to talk about that a little bit later on the show. Y'all ready to get into it? Y'all ready to do a show?
Let's get active, baby.
I said, y'all ready to do a show?
Let's get active, baby.
Hey, man, I got a live audience, man. We got none other than my nephew Q. So I don't know that you guys are used to seeing him. I know you guys are used to seeing Terry. And everybody like, where's T-Bomb? Where's T-Bomb? Well, T-Bomb's supposed to be on the Skype. I don't know where she is, but we'll get her in there.
I'm a veteran.
But in the meantime, I got my nephew, and nephew been rocking with us for a long time. He done covered some red carpets with us. He's done a lot of different things with us. So it was a pleasure to have him pull up. And I called nephew last minute and say, nephew, I need you to swing with me. He say, I'm in the building.
Yeah, man, and I highly appreciate you. You know what? I want to say this before we get too far on the show. A lot of times we don't give each other the roses that they deserve. I want to let you know that I've been probably rocking with y'all for about 3 years, right? And I appreciate you guys. I love you guys. What you guys stand for in the community is amazing. This show is needed, and you guys are all amazing. You and T-Bomb, man, we appreciate y'all, and I really appreciate y'all, man.
Man, give it up for my nephew Q.
Appreciate
hey, don't make me mushy on here. I can't be looking all soft. You gonna make me soft?
You know, man. You know,
you told me that after the show. But I appreciate you, nephew, because we really do put a lot into Spotlight Over the City. Shout out to T-Bomb out there. Wifey busts her tail. Even when she's not feeling well, she'll still try to pull through and make Spotlight do its thing. She's on printers, and she's running around doing this and that, and she's booking guests and whatever it takes. And so shout out to her at home. Hopefully she'll pop on here sooner or later. But in the meantime, y'all ready to get into it? Because we got a show, man. We got a packed house. We got a great show, and it's going to be lit. You ready, nephew?
I'm ready, baby. Let's
go. Up today's show, guess who we got? We got none other than a captain, not just a captain, Captain Cutie. Now, when I say Captain Cutie, she fits the bill. And she's a real captain. I know people say, I don't mean like for fluff. I mean like she's really a captain. A captain, right. A cute captain. And so not just that, you guys. She's offering charters and a whole nine. We're going to get into that. And some other stuff. She's going to give us that backstory, so we're going to get into that. But none other than, we got another guest, and this guest is nothing short of family, actually. She's nothing new to Spotlight Over the City. But in case you haven't seen her, it's Miss Yandy herself, and she's a hell of an artist. So you guys are in for something. You may have seen a little bit of the sound check. I'll let some people hear it. And so if you heard the sound check, you got to smidge it, just a smidge it. So stay tuned because it's going to be lit.
Amazing voice.
Amazing
voice, yeah.
Yes, I agree.
Uh-oh.
T-Bomb. There we go.
Oh, shucks. Wait a minute, cutie. You looking hot, too, and I love that set.
Yay!
That's a lit set. And so you doing this broadcasting live from the residence?
Yes, I'm here.
Okay,
I'm here. Hey, y'all.
okay, you here with bells and whistles. Yeah.
What's going on, Auntie?
Hey, T-Bomb.
Hey.
Okay, so
Let's
welcome
do a show.
aboard. You wanna do the black business?
I will do whatever you tell me to do, honey.
Okay,
Whatever
well, come on, cutie.
I'm
Since you're looking
here
so
tonight.
fine, you go ahead and do the black business, and I'm gonna just sit back.
All right, y'all. Well, you know how we love our black businesses, and here at Spotlight Over the City, we are the people's champ of media, and we love to shout out black businesses every single Thursday. So if you are a black business owner or you know of a black business that you support, please go in our emails and let us know about the black business so you can be featured on an upcoming show. Our email is info@spotlightoverthecity.com. Y'all got that? Info@spotlightoverthecity.com. How super easy is that? Today's black businesses, I'm super, super proud of these businesses. By the way, I'm that way every week though, right? Joe Tucker, she is Spotlight family, but she's doing big things with her water company. She is setting thirst traps everywhere, y'all. A2O Water is an alcohol-infused water company based out of Baltimore, Maryland, and they are lit, y'all. You can get her water, alcohol-infused water, shipped anywhere in the United States. They have collaborated with events such as the Essence Music Festival, New York Fashion Week, and much more. If you are searching for a Black-owned alcohol-infused water for your next event, big or small, it can be corporate, a birthday party, whatever it is, or a yacht party, hey, contact Joe Tucker, A2O Water Girl. You can go online, www.a2owaterevents.com, or follow them on Instagram at the official Water Girl. We love them, don't we, Stan?
Hey, when I tell you that's gang, beautiful situation just in general. Those are two of the hardest hustlers that I've ever seen. They make their own clothing line to say A2O. They do their own branding and they brand hard. They actually were the first people to throw the yacht party that we went to. And we had such a ball that we had to, make it a DC thing. But the Baltimore gang was amazing, and yes, they are something amazing. And the water is amazing. It tastes really good. It's different flavors, and I think we had like 2 flavors, right? I think I had
Yes,
2
we
of them.
had. Yes, they're the bomb.
Really
So,
good, really good, really good.
Our next business is another great one, and I'm proud of this young lady. She helped me out last week with some of her amazing organic, right? Sea moss. And I wasn't big on sea moss, but it has helped me get myself back together. We should always be aware of what we are putting inside of our bodies, y'all, as well as what we put on our skin. The Bee's Knees Organics provides high quality, wild crafted infused sea moss gel, homemade elderberry syrup, and natural skincare products. For more information on their products, visit them online, www.thebeeskneesorganic.com, and they are also on Instagram at the.beeskneesorganic. So it's the.beeskneesorganics on Instagram. Some really amazing organic, wild crafted infused sea moss. What y'all know about that wild crafted sea moss?
I don't know much about it, but I do know that sea moss is a really great situation. A lot of different people making them. As long as you get the real, sea moss, it's really a great thing. And the one thing I like that you said, wifey, is be careful what you put in your body.
Facts.
Make decisions about your body. I don't care what nobody say,
Facts.
and try your best to choose God over government. That's what I got for that.
Speak
I
on
love
it.
it.
Speak on it. All right, we can go there.
Go too fast.
All right.
We
We
just started, so
we
I
can
don't
go
wanna-
there.
We don't want to get kicked off till we get the show all the way to the
Yeah,
end.
you're
At least
right,
get to the end,
I
right?
love
You're
it.
right.
But I'm
All
gonna
right,
say
we got
this:
one
God over
more.
government. I'm gonna leave that right there. What'd you say, wifey?
We got one more.
I'm
And
sorry.
This is Spotlight Family. You all just met this couple last week on the show. They held it down over there without me, and they did an amazing job. Reset Wellness Group. They are building community resilience and well-being through cannabis, y'all. They feature craft beverages, topicals, oils, and medibles. Y'all ever heard of medibles? Yes, that's edibles with medicine. That medicine that we need in them, you can get your medibles as well. They are founded by husband and wife, Jason and Tamika Aldridge. Shout out to both of you all. Shout out to Bubs and Meek.
Buzz to me, gang, gang.
Yes, Spotlight Family, gang, gang. You can order online at www.theresetwellnessgroup.com. And guess what, y'all? Input your Spotlight discount code, which is SPOC. C as in cannabis. SPOC at the checkout, and you will get a one-time 15% off of your entire order, and they deliver, y'all. So go to www.theresetwellnessgroup.com, get you some products. Let me tell you something. Everything that I've had has been needed and has worked. They have they have juices, topical oils for your knees and your back and your shoulder, all of that stuff. So you can get a 15% off discount because you're part of our Spotlight family.
That's exactly right.
C as in cannabis, and you get 15% off. And they deliver.
And they deliver. SPOC, you say? SPOC?
SPOC.
SPOC. And when I tell
as
you,
in cat.
later
Yes.
for everything else, when I tell you they got a juice, right? They have it's like 2 or 3 different flavors. It's a cannabis juice. I call it jungle juice. When I tell you, if you have trouble sleeping or your nerves a little edgy and you just want to take the edge off, it's a beautiful situation. It doesn't take a lot and you'll sleep really well. I'll just say that. And so shout out to my team over there. They doing some great things and they are a totally amazing couple and we love them. Gang, gang.
That's right. Gang,
Hey,
gang.
black business for life, man. That's one thing that I've always pushed. I'm the CEO of Black Wall Street. I don't know if you guys even familiar, but Black Wall Street is a real serious situation, and we're trying to recreate that now in this time because we need each other more than ever.
Fact.
And I don't know that we are. So and let me just say this real quick, wifey. I know I'm cutting into something different. We're
Yeah.
you're gonna experience a famine really soon and really fast. You're going to experience a famine. I know I'm not supposed to tell y'all this, but that's what we do on Spotlight over the city. So this is the kind of stuff that they don't want you to say. But they're creating a famine, and it's going to be a shortage of food soon. So do yourself a favor and take me seriously today. And just do a little bit of homework. But in the meantime, go start stocking up on some perishables and stuff that you can maintain. Because I don't know that you know, but it's an agenda being held down in America, and the agenda is not going to favor you long term. That's as much as I can give you on that. But I will tell you that they are creating a food shortage. They've already started mentioning it. You can go to grocery stores, you'll see some of your items are not there. You'll see that they'll blame it on the shipping. They'll tell you that food is sitting when they're actually getting rid of food. So it's a weird situation, but they're creating a famine in the land. So, God told us these things would happen. And so it's time to link back up. I know I'm preaching, but I got to do it because this is what this platform allows me to do. We need God more than ever, God over government. Let's link back up. Let's go, wifey.
All right, let's go. We a little bit, we like about 6 to 8 minutes behind. But
All right, I messed up. I know.
It's okay. We need to talk about what's happening, y'all.
But wait, babe, wait.
What?
Happy birthday to this gentleman. My nephew, let's give it up. Happy birthday to my nephew, Q. I messed around and I don't know how I blew that fast. I was supposed to do that at the top of the show. And then I looked over there and saw a bottle and said birthday bottle. So, okay.
I appreciate you,
Hey,
man.
nephew.
I appreciate you, man.
This is a great. Let me give you some flowers real quick. I know we behind. This young man has children, and he takes care of these children like he's 8 dads. Like it's priority. Point blank, period.
Yep.
I've seen him at major functions. The kids are there.
Okay.
I see him take his kids on adventures and stuff like that alone, not with anyone. Alone, him and his children. And so when I say good dads, we don't always see this in our community, and sometimes when they see it, they don't say it. But it's some great dads out here. So not just happy birthday, great dad, great man, great man.
it, man.
And this is why I'm happy to have you part of Spotlight. Okay, wifey, let's go.
All right,
I know.
Another birthday shout out. I want to say happy birthday to Trisha of Elite Creations by Trisha. Today is her birthday.
Yes.
Happy birthday, we love you, Trisha.
This is someone who catered to y'all party. Shout out to everybody that was a part. Not just that, she came by the home and delivered us food for the whole week to make sure that everything was cool and dropped it off.
She did.
That's love right there.
And then she doubled back and did it again the same week.
Oh.
And so shout out to you, Trisha. Happy birthday. We
Happy
love you,
birthday.
and you're amazing.
Libra gang.
That's right.
Gang, Libra gang.
Gang, gang. All right, Hard Rock Fridays, every Friday at the Hard Rock Cafe. We got DC Vibe Band down there on Fridays. Y'all make sure you check them out every Friday. Hard Rock Fridays.
Hey, Hard Rock Fridays. I'll be down there tomorrow. When I tell you, it's a great situation because you could be an old head like myself and still party. Like, it's a mixed crowd. Shout out to my man Wally K. He puts me up top. I can go up there and slide, give me a little table and chill. But when I say it's a beautiful situation, y'all should come out there and get your little dance on a little bit. The wings are amazing down there at Hard Rock. So shout out to that whole gang, my whole gang.
Shout out to them.
Vibe, man.
Also, Crush Magazine is having their all black launch party on October 23rd. That's coming up next week, y'all, at the Patasco Arena with DJ Kid Capri rocking the party all night. So come celebrate the official launch of the Crush Magazine brand, y'all. Tickets are on sale now. You can go to them on Instagram. It's at Crush Magazine Models or at crushmagazine.online on Instagram, and you all can click the link in their bio and get tickets. All right.
All black. Don't forget. Y'all remember that Kid Capri? Y'all remember that? Hey, Kid Capri still rocking, and he gonna be down there with the gang. Shout out to my main man.
That's major.
Chris Hall too. I got a big announcement to make in regards to that brother. We're gonna be doing a big interview with him sooner than later. Chris Hall is a great guy. That's my guy. He has he's one of the partners at Crush Magazine. Shout out to Stink. Shout out to my main man, Mark, all the way in Connecticut. Connecticut in the building. Shout out to them too. Big deals.
All right. One last thing that's happening. Entertainment veteran and author Larissa Bates has another masterpiece coming your way. On October 26th, Urban Books Media is pleased to announce the release of Bonita Renee Jenkins 2, Boxing Rings and Cages. This second edition is the Bonita series is an action-packed page turner, and it's filled with intrigue, romance, and twists, y'all. If you pre-order a copy of the book now and join Larissa's mailing list, you will be entered to win some great prizes. To enter, you must join the mailing list at www.larissabates.com, purchase a copy of the book from Amazon, screenshot your purchase, post it on Instagram or Facebook, and use the hashtag Bonita, 2, book contest. That's all you have to do. You can follow Larissa on Instagram at author Larissa Bates. We are super excited about this, and I want you all to enter. So go online tonight. So that all you got to do is sign up and then purchase the book on Amazon, show the screenshot, do the hashtag Bonita 2 book contest, and then you will be entered into the drawing. I'm super proud of you, Larissa. You know we love you, your Spotlight family.
So, baby, let me ask you about your backdrop real quick, because you're looking real hot over there in the house. Is that a Biggie Smalls that I see in the back of you?
Yes, this way.
I thought I saw a Biggie Smalls back there.
Yes,
I like that.
it
okay.
is.
All right, shout out my main man, Lil Reggie, man, at Argiliamo.
Now, listen, we all way behind, but do you and Q want to do your Name That song? It's up to y'all.
I don't know if Nephew ready, and I don't want I got Miss Yandy here, so I don't want her to look at me away, because she a real singer. But, okay, I can do my part. So, Q.
I'm ready, you know.
I think y'all should do it.
I'm going hip-hop with it, then.
Okay, so we go hip-hop.
Uh-huh.
You going to make me rap? Okay, so I'll tell you.
Go.
Wait a minute, hold it.
Go.
All right, so I tell you what.
Yes.
Name that song, you guys. Name the artist. Name the song. And so Nephew gonna bust a rhyme, but I'm gonna go first since he's new to the game, and I'm gonna sing, and he's gonna rhyme. So, wifey, you're not gonna participate this time? You're not gonna do nothing?
I am not.
Oh, you need to stop.
Come on.
Not gonna play the game?
Not through Zoom and through my nose being congested. No, you're not gonna set me up. I'm a real singer. I'm not doing
Oh,
that.
stop it. You got more excuses than a joker going to jail. So what are you talking about? All right, so I tell you what, I'm gonna go ahead and set it off because we are behind time. All right, what's the camera? Where my gang at? Which camera I'm doing this in? I'm going straight ahead. Okay, so this is one of my favorite artists. Which one is 4? I don't see no 4. Okay.
Oh,
okay. We're gonna make it 6 today. All right. Check. All right. It's about finding a new experience with someone you never thought you'd meet. Who totally turns your life around completely, helping you get a job and keeping you off the streets. Church on Sunday morning, eventually I'm saving money. Oh shit. Sending my life in a new direction, and now I'm friends with my old man again. I'm standing here wearing this wedding band. All right, who's that? Name that song. Give it up for Short Stack. Name the song, name the artist. Now, it's not a song that he normally wasn't getting a lot of radio play, but it's a bomb song. I ain't do it justice, but it is a bomb song. Nephew.
You see, I damn sure ain't singing that.
Nephew,
Following up after that.
I ain't no singer.
I'm rapping
the singer coming up to close. The singer coming to close.
All right, we're going to go with, every hip-hop head should know this one.
Okay, so you can't give it up now.
I'm not going to give it up.
This you here.
I'm over here.
All right, what we got?
Good dude. I know you love me like cook food, even though a nigga gotta move like a crook move. We was together on the block since free lunch. We should have been together having Four Seasons brunch. We used to use umbrellas to face the bad weather, but now we travel first class to change the forecast. Never in bunches. Just me and you. I loved your help. I loved your point of view because you held no punches. Still, I left you for months on end. It's been months since I checked back in. Somewhere in a small town, somewhere locking the mall down.
Yep.
Wood grain, foreign change, all morale down. Mm-hmm. I can understand why you want a divorce now, but I can't let you know.
Yeah. Give it up for my nephew.
Yeah.
Hey, nephew. If y'all don't know, now all my old heads got to know that one.
Yeah,
come
you
on.
gotta know that.
If you ever listen to any hip hop, man, you come on.
You gotta know
this
that.
This joker had to been on your radar. Nephew nailed that one. Nephew, you know that whole song too, though.
I probably do.
Yeah, I know it a little bit. I'm getting old with it. I know it though. I know it. So y'all name the artist, name the song. Who y'all think that was? Wifey, do you know the artist?
I think so. I think I know your song, babe. You did good too.
You know my song?
Yes.
Do you know the artist?
Yes.
We'll type it in the comments.
Okay.
Let me see if you know.
But what about me? But what about me though?
You know
what about mine?
You know his song?
I know Q's too.
You do?
Oh, you do?
I'm gonna type it in the comments. I'm gonna be a viewer today.
Okay, back. The comments. Let me see what you're talking about.
We gotta go to a quick commercial break, y'all. We gotta make up some time.
All right, we'll be right back. Right after this commercial break. Spotlight over the city.
Spotlight, baby.
I'm Terry Williams, the founder of Shea Butter Like Whoa, a natural body care company based in Maryland. We specialize in body butters, scrubs, oils that are awesome for the entire family. What makes us different, you might ask? We use only plant-based ingredients in our products. We've been curating our products for over 10 plus years, put a lot of love into our products, and the process is what separates from others. We make products for your entire family to enjoy. We love what we do. We put that in every product that we make. And we want you to try us out today. You can reach us and you can look at what we have to offer on our website at SheaButterLikeWhoa.com. You can also follow us on any of our social media outlets as well. We look forward to you visiting us, and we look forward to your future business. Visit us today at SheaButterLikeWhoa.com.
Welcome back to Spotlight. So, wifey, you got the news for us? You gonna bring it up? Spotlight News?
Spotlight News is sponsored by none other than Shea Butter Like Whoa. They provide gentle and natural skincare products that are 100% non-toxic. Shea Butter Like Whoa is amazing. I'm wearing some right now. So, honey, when you get home, you'll be able to smell it when you walk through the door. My favorite scent is berry vanilla now for the fall. You all can go online to www.sheabutterlikewhoa.com. Put in SPOT, not C this time. SPOT as in Terry, 20, spot 20, and you will get 10% off of your order. www.sheabutterlikewhoa.com.
And shout out to my man Terry over there, the CEO. Let me tell you, Terry, let me say this, baby. I don't know, there's a certain flavor that I had, a certain scent that I used yesterday. So I went to get my feet done, right? I do that like once a month. I know it's little Lady B. Jones and stuff, where you been, this and that. But that's good for a man in my mind. So I go once a month, right? So I get there, the lady done tore my foot up, right? So I come home and I'm hopping. So I didn't tell you because you be clowning me, so I didn't tell Terry. But what I did do was go find that shea butter and put it on there because it was burning. Like my heel was burning. Like she took the thing and scraped my skin off, right? And so I put that on there because I couldn't, it was irking my nerves. And it worked. Like it actually made the issue not an issue anymore. So shea butter got some things with it. If you're a bald head gentleman like myself, you don't have to be a female to put shea butter on. You can put this. And man, make sure you get your feet done though. Just don't make it be once every 6 years and all that. Because women don't appreciate when you rub your rusty feet all on their legs and scrape up the covers and pull them on the floor and all that. That's a sign. If your heel grab the cover, go ahead. Let them hit that. Let them get that. Or if it's a bunch of white stuff on the back of your feet. Yeah. Okay, wifey, I know. You
All
can't
right,
kick me because you're too far away.
Spotlight News. Jelani Day was a 25-year-old black graduate student from Illinois State University. He was reported missing on August the 24th after not attending classes for several days and was then found a week later floating in the river. The pathology report ordered by his parents found that some of Jelani's body parts were missing. The morning before he disappeared, he was seen on camera entering a Bloomington, Illinois dispensary. Then on August the 26th, 2 days after being reported missing, his car was found 60 miles away from the dispensary that he had gone to. Then 1 week later, his body was discovered floating in the Illinois River, y'all, but it wasn't identified until several weeks later because of the condition that the body was found in. The county's coroner's office claimed that the body was submerged in water too long so that it decomposed. However, here's the twist. The parents said, I want my own pathology report. And their report shows that his jaw had been cut out. His brain, his liver, his spleen, and eyes still cannot be found. The family demands answers. And why aren't we hearing about more of this on the media? The mother is furious with the lack of media attention, which is why I wanted to talk about it on Spotlight Over the City. Where are his eyes and his spleen and his brain and his liver, y'all?
Well, wait a minute though. Back up a little bit. So where was this? What city? What city is this?
It's in Illinois.
Illinois.
It's out Chicago. It's not in Chicago. It's Bloomington, Illinois.
That's crazy. And
It's
so
very
condolences
crazy.
to the family. That is such a sad way to.
That's crazy.
That's sad. That's terrible.
Right,
So,
and she's like, her son didn't just put himself into the river. And where's his brain, his liver, spleen, and what?
Sound like they stealing body parts to sell them.
that's
almost.
exactly what it sounded like.
Right.
In the body parts.
Yeah, I mean,
So
that's
it's like
Yeah.
they went on a mission and kidnapped this young man just for that.
That's crazy.
Yeah. And you know what's crazy? Do y'all watch the ID channel? Or I'm the only crazy person that watches the ID channel?
I was actually on.
I almost
was
got
on the
hooked.
show.
I had to turn away.
I did one of their shows before back.
Are you
then.
serious?
Yeah.
That's right. Nephew, an actor too. So at the end of the day, I was watching it the other day, and it was something crazy similar to what you just said. Is why I thought about it. Wifey,
Can't hear you.
can't hear you.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I was on mute. Are we ready to go to the next story?
Yep, let's go.
Dayton, Ohio police officers were caught on body cam video dragging 39-year-old Clifford Owensby, who is a paraplegic, out of his car by his hair during a traffic stop. Owensby explained that he could not get out of the car without assistance because he's paraplegic. He requested a white shirt. He was not rude. He was not disrespectful. The reason that I'm asking you all to watch the full video, and it is 4 minutes, so we're going to have to cut out some other things, but I need you all to watch this entire video clip.
All right, let's go to the clip. We'll be right back.
I know I got right. Sir. I would like for you to call your white shirt.
I will when I'm done. Get out of the car.
Come on, bro.
Get out of the car. Get out of the car.
bro.
Get out of the car. Get out of the car.
Listen.
Get out of the car.
I am a paraplegic, bro. You can hurt me.
Get out of the car.
You can hurt me, bro.
Get out of the car. Get out of the
What
car.
are y'all doing,
Get out of the
bro?
car. Dude, you're making this worse.
I'm a paraplegic, bro.
Get out of the
I'm
car.
trying to tell you that I got help getting in the car. Y'all can hurt me. They can hurt me.
Get out of the car.
Stop, bro. I'm a paraplegic.
Get out. You have to get out. What's your name again?
Clifford Owens.
Owensby? Yes, service Owens. Turn the car off for me, please. All right, undo your seatbelt for me. Step out of the car. Yeah, I'm out. You step out of the car.
I can't step out the car, sir. I'm a
you get in the car?
paraplegic. I got help getting in.
Well, I'll help you getting out.
Excuse me?
I'm gonna help you get out.
Well, I don't think that's gonna happen, sir.
Well, I do, because I'm asking you, but I'm telling you. So it's not an option.
Can I ask you what's the problem?
Yeah, the problem is that because of your history, you might have a dog, you're free around the car. You have to be out of the car
I
to do
can't
that.
get out of the
Okay.
vehicle, sir.
Sir, I'm going to assist you get out of the vehicle. As someone
No,
assists
you're not.
you get in the
No,
vehicle.
you're not. No, you're not. You're not gonna touch me. You're definitely not about to touch me. And I'm about to go ahead and get somebody on the line because it will be a lawsuit if you put your hands on me for no reason, bro.
Well, the reason is that I'm asking you
No,
out of the car.
no. We ain't gonna go there. We about to get some people here that's about to witness what's going
That's
on.
right. You gotta step out, buddy.
I cannot step out. I'm a paraplegic.
Come on.
I cannot.
Come on, step out of the car.
I'm a paraplegic, sir.
That's fine.
Come on, bro.
That's fine. Step out of the car.
Welcome back to Spotlight Over the City. So yeah, we couldn't show you the whole clip, but you got the gist of it. So when I say bad, The young man explained to them in detail, I can't get out the car on my own. I need assistance. I'm paraplegic. Like, don't do this. You're going to hurt me, is what he said. Nothing. And so I get tired of reporting these murders and shootings and draggings and stabbings and punchings. And, I mean, we've had our hands up, got shot. Everything that you could think of, can't be home, can't be outside, can't be in the car, can't do. It's just really rough, right? And so at one point you back people in the corner, like you make it really rough, and so it's getting really rough. Is all I can say. Let's go. Let's keep it moving.
Let's go. This is our last news segment, and then we're gonna go right to sports. I just wanted to share with you all the new Superman. The new Superman in comic books is now bisexual. John Kent is his name. He's the son of Clark Kent and Lois Lane, and he's going to be depicted in the new comic series as a bisexual superhero. And I just want to say, from this is no reflection of Spotlight Over City. This is my own personal opinion. Y'all going too damn far. Period. That's what I have to say about that.
Way too far. But guess what? They still trying to reprimand Dave Chappelle for speaking a solid ass truth, though. Stand on your truth. Damn them. Let me just say this, though. See, that's why it's tough with me, this Spotlight thing. But when it comes to truth, they're going to have to kick me off, because I'm never going to stop speaking truth on this platform. God bless me with a platform. I'm going to speak the truth, and I'm going to stand on it. And so I don't know why the media don't be standing on nothing, but this is ridiculous. Dave Chappelle's a damn comedian. And so if you can't be safe in comedy, you can't be safe. Like, comedy is where you should be able to speak some rawness and some other things. They talk about paraplegics in comedy. They talk about all kind of people in comedy, because it's comedy. And so everybody can find something to poke fun at, no matter who you are or what you got going on, if you can just make light of a situation. If you your movement that heavy that you can't even make light of your situation, then that's a different whole situation. This is becoming a whole mass control situation. Situation. And it's way past just the gays, too. It's people who push that agenda that's making you cancel this and cancel that. But black people need to unite, because if you cancel something, they should just go to where they accept it. Don't worry about where they don't accept you. The one thing about us is we always think we need somebody when we just only need us. We can have our own award shows. We can give out our own damn Grammys. We don't need to participate. But when we don't participate with y'all shit, you in trouble, because we the whole thing. Yeah. And so you ain't dancing and singing and getting those entertainers yourself. You using us to do that. So when we realize we the important factor, you would be like Kyrie Irving and stand on something.
Right.
Shout out Kyrie. Let's go.
Shout
Keep
out
going.
to Kyrie.
Stand on yours. And I'm not pro or anti. Well, kinda. But what I'm saying is, this mine here.
Right.
I get the right to call it government or nah. That's when you stand on God, not government. He's standing on God. He got money. So he gonna lose his money. He an idiot. You an idiot if you think he an idiot. Because I promise you, he's smarter than what you think. Only a learned man. See, God give you discernment. He tell you when it's Revelations 13. He tell you when Christ returned 14:1. That's a discernment. He don't need a government. He just need God. He don't need basketball no more. He made them all. Right. Keep going, Kyrie. Don't trip. Stand on it. I don't know if I'll be here tomorrow, but stand on it today.
I agree totally.
Stand on it.
I agree. Yeah. I'm going to toss it to you now so we can do sports, and then we're going to go right into question of the week after sports. We got
it. Made me hot.
Some time.
All right, Spotlight Sports. First of all, let's talk about my running up damn Ravens. I don't have nothing against the Redskins. Don't be writing me no letters, because I'm not going to read it. But what I'm saying is, I'm a Raven fan. I'm not a Redskin fan. So shout out to the Redskins. But the Ravens, we did a thing. When I tell you we was down 19 damn points, oh my bad. We was down 19 points, right? 19. And it was the second half, right? They was smashing us, right? And guess what we did? We ran it all the way up. So we scored 2 touchdowns, and we needed 2 extra points each time. We kicked those, and boom, boom, boom. And we got the extra points. I'm sorry, we didn't kick it. We got the extra points, and then we tied the game up. And the Bahamas could have beat us, but they screwed up and let that thing go to OT. And when into OT, we cooked.
Hey.
And shout out to my team for standing strong.
Lamar,
he a little goofy though, a little bit. Lamar, you a little goofy.
Lamar tough.
He tough, but he make bad decisions like fumbling on the 2-yard line. Tuck the ball and lay down. Don't do nothing extra. And so I'm gonna need you to just settle down a little bit more mature with that ball.
He looking MVP-ish this
Yes, he is. And I'm gonna win me a couple of dollars this year. Yes, I am with them Ravens. And so, shout out to them. I had to say that. I ain't had it on the thing. But the Ravens, whew, the Arizona Cardinals remain the only undefeated team. And that's surprising, though. But I will say, I like Murray.
Kyle Murray.
I like Short. He a beast.
See, I'm a Niners fan, so we got to see them, you know, a couple times a year. They just got us up out of it, but
yeah, they gonna whoop your ass.
Nah, well, we injured right now, but we would have got them. We would have gave them what they wanted if we had our full squad. They nice though. We got the hardest division in football. In NFC West, it's crazy right now, but
yeah, y'all tough.
Yeah, it's tough.
So they 5-0. So that's a big deal. We 4-1, and they 5-0, and I think they and it's nobody else like John Gruden. Phew. Hey, I don't know what's going on with it. John Gruden reassigned as coach of the Las Vegas Raiders for offensive emails. I'm sorry, resigned. I said reassigned. Resigned as coach of the. You know what it is. Everybody already know the story. I don't really know how much to add to that.
Everything in the dark comes to the light.
That's basically what that is. A lot of people saying a lot of things that people didn't know they say. And it's gonna come out. That's one thing about Stan. I told the bold truth in public. Like I don't wait till you. I don't duck in no emails. I'll tell you right here, right now. I just say what it is, and that's the way I think it should be. So he snuck and ducked and said some stuff to one of them redskin owners, and whoever it was over there. They goofy, and they was in cahoots with it, and then it all came out. And so I can't say I like him as a coach though. I think he's a great coach, one of the best. So that's
question of the week. Y'all ready?
Yeah, let's go.
Question of the week is sponsored by Umbrella Therapeutic Services. Umbrella is DC's most reliable and trusted behavioral health organization. They provide community support, medication management, and therapy for individuals and groups. Any DC resident ages 5 through 100 are eligible for their services. They accept Medicaid, Medicare, and private health insurance programs. You can reach Umbrella by contacting them at 1-888-793-4357. Again, that number is 1-888-793-4357.
Shout out to Umbrella, man. Wes Jones over there, CEO, man. Good man over there.
Yes. Gang. That's the home team. That's the home. Good guy. Great guy. They doing some amazing things over there.
Amazing stuff.
So you guys ready for this question of the week? So they write questions to us, and basically we read it out loud, and then we give our little 2 cents.
Right. Question of the week. You all have been sending us your relationship questions. You can send them to us via email, info@spotlightoverthecity.com. Keep the questions coming in. We love them. We never identify your name. We just read the question and we try to help you out over the live show. You all ready?
Let's go.
At my husband's 50th birthday celebration, he got drunk and accidentally revealed that in his early college days, he experimented with the other side every now and then he briefly considered himself as bisexual. When he graduated from college, he joined my church, which is where we met. He explained that ever since finding God, he never experimented with the other side again. I never knew about any of that prior to his birthday party recently. I have not been able to look at him the same. To me, a man who has a sexual experience with another man is gay. So now I feel a way about my husband, and it has become very difficult to be turned on by him. In our 8 years of marriage, he has never shown any signs of bisexuality at all. Had he not gotten drunk at his party and accidentally said it, then I would have never known, and things would be normal in our household. But I'm struggling trying to get past what I learned about him. 8 years of marriage is not insignificant, and I love him. But every time I look at him now, I think about his past experiences in college with men, and I am instantly disgusted. I can't say that God can fix anything if I refuse to believe that he fixed my husband, but I still feel away.
Tough one.
Wait.
That's a tough one.
This a doozy here. I mean, what you think, nephew?
I mean, I feel like this is my personal belief. I feel like when you cross over on that side, it's no coming back, in my opinion. You know what I mean? So I think that, especially with him not telling her off the break, she shouldn't have found out 8 years later either. That should have been something that he let her know of, when they first started getting up to that point. You know what I mean? And it's
Wait.
I agree. Go ahead.
So Q, you're saying that a person should reveal all of their their past transgressions if they're about to get married?
I think if it's something like as significant as, you enjoy same sex. Yeah, I think that's something that should be known if you get married, because you should know that everything sexually. You should know your your spouses or your significant others' sexual tendencies and what they're into, and even if it's something that that they did in the past, especially I feel like as a man, I can only speak as a man. As a man, I feel like that is major. You know what I mean? And it's not something that you could just wash away. Like, okay, well, I was into that, but now I'm not. And you don't. If you're not, then why you don't tell it off the break?
And so that's 100% what I was going to say. So when you say little, you can't mention the word little with that incident. That's a big incident.
Big.
That's not little. And so, that could affect the other person depending on how many times you guys have been in that situation. So that's not something that you can hide safely and make that person feel comfortable. So that's like a resentment thing. They're going to resent you for that. Once you tell them, once we married and this and that, and you drunk, like you had to be drunk, which means you probably, like he said, wouldn't have revealed that situation.
But I feel like he just waited for his moment to reveal it. I don't think the liquor had it, that much to do with it. I think that's just a reason to do what he's been waiting to do for a while now.
What do you guys think in the audience? Because we want to get some of you guys. We're the men, so we want to get a woman's opinion. Do you think a man can be transformed? What's the singer guy that was a gospel singer and he had
McClurkin.
A situation? Who?
Donnie McClurkin.
Donnie McClurkin, same thing. So do you think God can, do he have kids yet?
Donnie McClurkin was
Yeah, that's another
Well,
story.
he was molested though. It wasn't by his choice.
Yeah, but I'm saying, the question is, do you believe that a man can actually, first of all, do you think they should have told his wife prior to being married? And secondly, do you think he can actually be transformed from that situation? That's it.
My opinion is that I believe that God can fix their actions. I believe that he can fix your mindset in reference to what you act on. I don't believe that if you have that thought that it can be changed. If that's a thought that you had, it's going to resurface whether you say it out loud or whether it stays in the clouds. It's there, so
What thought you saying?
The thoughts of
just
the
the
same
thoughts
sex.
of being with another man. If you've ever done it before, and even if you haven't done it, but you thought about it before, whether you do it or not, the thought is there. So, of course, that's something between you and God. But as far as the fixing of it, I just believe that you can, it takes a lot of self-control. Some people have really good self-control, and they can control their actions. But their
Right.
mind, that doesn't mean they're not going in that closet and looking at some magazines or
something.
whatever, or something to fixate off of what they cannot do because of what people will think or what they would say. So I definitely think that if you think it,
So let me ask you, would you deal with a situation like that if you was married?
not.
Okay.
I'm going to give that a hard no.
So that was going to be my next question, Ms. Yandy. I was going to say the same thing. So just to keep it moving because we run out of time, I'm going to just say this. I don't know how you even find yourself experimenting as an experiment with that kind of situation. I've never been that drunk on no kind of drugs or nothing that hit me in the back of my neck and say, you know what you need? You need the same dude to come rub up on you. I never felt, and I'm not knocking nobody that feel that way, but I'm just saying, again, you get to stand on your truths, just like y'all stand on y'all truths. That's my truth. I'm not knocking anybody's feelings towards it or whatever, how you think, but I feel that that's a no. And I just don't know how you find yourself experimenting with another man. I don't know how. I got a lot of homies, and they different states, and they all different shapes and sizes. And they neither one of them made me feel no kind of way in my damn life to say, come over here and let's do a thing, because I want to experiment with you. I've been drinking or whatever I was doing. It just ain't, I don't want that drug. And so I don't know that she can get that out her mind is what I'm saying, because you didn't be honest, so there's a struggle. And so now you're deceptive, right? You've been deceptive. And you only got caught because you caught yourself. You put yourself out there. So I don't know if she's ever going to trust you again, because it's like you broke the trust. And that's a hell of a thing to break it with. Like that's
major.
That's not like you snuck out with your high school sweetheart.
Nah.
You know what I'm saying? So
That's major.
yeah.
I don't know that I agree and disagree. And the only part I disagree with you all is that he was dishonest with her. Like he didn't lie to her. Like if you meet someone and you feel like your past life is your past life, it's irrelevant to you anymore. Like if I meet a man, I'm not going to tell him how many.
It's not irrelevant, Terry, because your past life, the way you was living, could affect me. See, like if you was doing, like if for instance, if you find a whore and she just done hump like her body count real dumb, like it's wild, right? Well, that's a reckless lifestyle, right? So if she doesn't reveal that to me and she tell me she got 4 bodies, you know how y'all do, you multiply it, but she say I got 4, which is like 40, but she got like 140, right? Well, guess what? That's dangerous. That could be dangerous because that's reckless, and so that could come on me. So I think I'm gonna need to know a little bit more.
What if she's not that anymore, though?
I don't care. Yeah,
But then
Terry,
my question is, if it's not something major, then why would it even matter when he's, you know what I mean?
Yeah, he
it
could
wouldn't
just
matter.
revealed it if it wasn't that
it
heavy.
wouldn't be a revelation then.
Yeah, you wouldn't trap her and
Right.
marry her first and then get drunk and say it. You would just be like, look,
it's gotta
we need
be
to talk
big.
about some things.
Yeah.
You know, before we get into this marriage, I mean, I had a lifestyle at one time, and I got drunk a few times, and me and my homies whooped it. And so, I'm gonna think you need to,
him and the homies.
Yeah, me and my homies, you know, we was playing.
Him and his good
so,
men.
yeah, and a lot of men do that too. A lot of women don't know. But a lot of dudes do that too and play like it's all cool. And that's what I hate. If you're gonna be gay out loud. Like,
Yeah,
just
no
be who
question.
you are. But if you
Sure.
closet gay and all that, then you
That's what-
affect other
that's what I
people's
feel like
lives.
is
You
the
mess
problem.
other people's lives up. You know what I mean?
Be what you want, like
Playing
what
the
you
game.
want.
Yeah, do what you do.
Yeah, for sure.
Well, be straight up about it. If you that cool to be that way, then be bold enough to be that way. You know? That's how I feel. So anyway, enough of that. What's up, Natalia? See, let's keep it moving. Terry, it's a no.
Yes.
All right, we're going to go to a commercial break, you guys. We're going to leave that alone because we'll never get resolved. But I will say, I think that the young lady needs to be honest with her feelings and don't drag it out any further if she can't accept it. She should get it gone. All right, we'll be right back. Spotlight over the city.
Spotlight, baby.
Since the day I was born, my passion, my love, was being a quarterback. But what you start out as is not necessarily what you become. While I was in high school, I felt a lot of different emotions, sometimes scary,
Smooth. Ouch.
sometimes fun,
Oh, shit.
Oh, shit. Colin already got his game face on.
It's a celebration. Black is beautiful. We don't fold the
It
crack.
turned out my competition wasn't only on the field.
Look, you got a ton of natural talent, okay? But Johnson, he's the prototype I'm looking for.
Growing up with white parents, I assumed their privilege was mine.
You too good?
Fine, thanks.
Yeah, I'm good too. Thanks. I was in for a rude awakening.
We going ultra black.
What's up with Kaepernick? The hair. Something climbing out the back of his head. Not acceptable.
Pitch black like the night. We going ultra black.
It's November, and you have no offers for football. You want to be somebody's second choice?
I'm ultra black.
You're just gonna have to prove him wrong.
Why am I always the one that has to prove them wrong?
Nobody fault. I tell the truth. I know it's facts.
Sometimes I just feel uncomfortable.
Chin up, Colin.
I couldn't rebel because I didn't know how. But now,
We going ultra black. I got a toast to that. We don't fold the crack. Like the fountain of youth. The coach is black. We ultra black. Black like cornrows, afros. Black like cat, black ball from the Super Bowl. Oh yes, God bless success.
trust your power.
Black is beautiful.
Love your blackness. You will know who you are.
We going ultra black. I got a toast to that. We don't fold the crack. Black is beautiful. We going ultra black. Black is beautiful.
The predator landscape. Everybody got the time to your body, so don't resist, or you might miss Christmas. I poke one, I make summer runs, and give them seeds to run tripping. When I throw they clip in the AK, I spray from outer race. Everybody is a D-E-U-K. My flow flows remarkable. East to southeast, now it's the weed like 24. Crazy girl, that hell's a fucking hell. From the avenue to
baby, just in case. Let's go. Spotlight over the city. Each and every Thursday. Friday, Hard Rock Cafe. Y'all better be there. Let's get it in. Let's go, y'all.
Welcome back to Spotlight Over the City. And guess what, you guys? We got us a +1 in the building. Man, this young lady is nothing short of amazing. We've had her on before. She's a real live captain, not pretending. She's more than a captain, so I'm going to let her get into her backstory. Give it up for none other than Captain QT in the building! Yeah! We're going to get all up in your business. First of all, thanks for being a part of Spotlight Over the City.
Thank you for having me.
You are looking like a real live captain.
No question.
I mean, all the way. Stripes. Got to get them stripes.
Yeah,
the stripes.
Earn those.
Earn those stripes. And that hat is nothing
Yeah,
short
I like that hat. That hat
crazy,
is
man.
lit.
It's fire, right? Super lit.
I like my hat.
Love that hat.
So your hat looks like that on a regular basis when you out there on the water and everything?
I wear it from time to time.
Okay.
That's when you're stunting on them. Like when you're trying to
yeah.
flex on them a little bit. Yeah, I love it. I love it. So before we get started, I want to know a little bit about that backstory you have. How did you even become involved in yachting, captain, the whole situation? How did that come about?
Okay, so first of all, I want to thank God for being here. Secondly, I want to thank you guys. I appreciate you guys having me on here, being able to share my story and spread the word about BU Boat Tours. And so the backstory is very interesting. So full-time, I'm a police officer.
That's a whole nother twist.
It is.
Yeah.
So I basically have been on the water all my life. I'm also an artist, and I was born an artist. I especially like to paint, and my water, growing up on the water, is very natural as well. In the police department, I was on the water for years and years and years. So basically, I loved it so much, I bought one boat with my sister. My sister's here today. Hi, sister.
Shout out to sis.
What's up, sis?
Yeah, sis.
I bought a second yacht and then a third yacht and decided, you know what, this painting and boating, I put together and created that business model of painting and sailing, right? So the backstory, very interesting, because in boating, so anybody can own a boat, right? Anybody can get a boater safety certificate and own a boat. And just because you own a boat doesn't mean that you either, one, are good at it. It doesn't mean you have that much time on the water. And it definitely doesn't mean that you can charter or take passengers out. Mm-hmm. So in my case, I decided to go and put myself through captain school, right?
Oh, ambitious.
Yeah, so I put myself through captain school. Was not easy. I had a conversation with my sister again, and I went to this school. So typically the school was like 3 weeks, about a month long. Mm-hmm. But I was very eager. I was anxious to get it done. So I said, you know what? I'm going to take this accelerated course and go 1 week, right?
That's accelerated.
It's accelerated. So I was like, I'm going to go 1 week because I need to get it done. I'm about my business. I'm really liking this model. And so put myself in a hotel room so that I can study and concentrate, right? Mm-hmm. First day, I walked in the classroom. And I got to look like... Looked at the paper. All right, what's your name? Told him my name. And I said, yes, this is me. And he flipped the clipboard, and he was like, oh, okay, welcome. Have a seat. So when I walked in the room, nobody looked like me.
They weren't used to seeing
so
nobody look like you, right?
That was one of my bulk questions, and I know I'm not the only person on here wants to know that.
Yes.
Are you always having people taken aback by seeing you as a black sister captain, not just a
Absolutely.
black person, a sister. So it's like a double minority in
Absolutely.
their mind. So I know it's not a big deal, a big thing. I know people don't just see this every day.
No.
But how rare is that? Like,
It is
how many?
extremely rare. It is
Yeah.
extremely rare. I mean, in fact, going back to the classroom real quick. So I'm in the classroom. The teacher barely looks at me all week. And on the first day, I called my sister and I said, I don't know if I could do this. My brain was getting rocked. I had to do math, physics. And she was like, you can do it. You could do it. Midweek, didn't do so well. So in the end, you have to pass 4 Coast Guard exams and score 90 or better, right? That's serious. So the last day, teacher looked at me. They grade him on the last day. So he's sitting there with his clipboard. He grades it. First test, second test. I'm standing there all anxious, like, oh my goodness. I'm nervous. I'm sweating. And again, he barely looked at me all week. When he graded my test and told me I passed all of them, I screamed and he looked at me like, okay. I'm like, yeah, we're not stupid.
Right.
That's right. Very much so not
Oh my
stupid.
gosh.
So let's give it up for that, though, first of all. Let's give it up for this black female captain. That's a big deal to me. I knew that when you came in, but I wanted them to know
Yes.
part of that journey and just know how exclusive
It
that
is. And I even encouraged my son to attend the same school. When I first told him, he was like, I'm not going to that school. And so he went to the same school, the same amount of time, stayed in the same hotel, and called me and passed it.
That's what I'm talking about.
So we went on to get our master's captain's license, which is the highest that you can get, and you will not see a mother and son black team in this region. We are very
So wait,
rare.
back up a little bit. So how? Because you said what did you guys went on to get?
So it's another level of captain.
Okay,
we
so
went
how
on.
many levels is it? That's what I'm curious.
So that's the highest, the master level, where you can take amount of passengers that requires your boat. You can take more than 6 passengers.
Okay.
Okay.
So if you're
And
just a basic captain, you have a maximum capacity.
six passengers.
Got you.
And you go on, which is a whole nother level, a whole nother story. And that one, my son and I, we did it together. He
The
isn't able to
masters.
be here. Masters, that's the highest you could get.
Okay.
We talking highest, y'all. When we do stuff, we go all the way to the top with it. Do you understand that? You notice how they don't let us get in every game. Like if we
Right.
play hockey, we kick tail in hockey. If we
Right.
race a car, we race everybody in
Right.
the car. We do
Yes.
whatever we do. So the black captain that came in, the
Yeah.
game in
They done
trouble.
let us in the
Uh-oh,
building.
the game in trouble.
They done
Hey,
let
so-
us in.
All right, I'm gonna keep it professional. So anyway,
Yes.
I'm really excited about that because it's a rarity.
Yeah.
Right, and it's like a wave runner, like you're charting waters in real life, like you're being the forerunner for a lot of people, like your son,
Yes.
that can look at a black captain, his mom, and say, I want to be a captain. I don't just want to be a captain. I want to be the highest
Yes.
level
All
of
the way.
captain.
Go all the way.
And so then what? Now he's looking at you different.
Yeah, he's looking at me different. So with that being said, so I couldn't do this without my team. And my team consists of a lot of my family. So as I mentioned, my son, he actually helps me with the business. My sister helps me with the business. My daughter, they're all here. My mother, we all are part of the business. And that's very, very important to me, as you spoke before about black business. So it's very important to me to leave a legacy, right? I think it's our time. They're very essential to my business, my children. They're learning. I'm encouraging them to go as far as they can get to continue the legacy. I mean, we weren't born, a lot of us black and brown people were not born, into a lot of wealth.
Right.
Even with my police job, I do mentoring, and I actually had a junior Shark Tank, because I want to, share my ideas along with some of the community and business owners. I actually did this, and it was featured on one of our local news channels as well, that, we need to be educated. We don't know everything about business, and we should support one another. Again, I think it's our time. Generational wealth, I think, is the way. By
Yes.
showing
It's
our
the only
children
way
and
right now.
carrying
The
it
only
on.
way.
Yes.
This
Facts.
is why we need each other.
Yes.
This is why I was speaking on it early. We need to link up. And we
Absolutely.
need to create more U's so that you can have that lane open for more of us.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
So can I ask you a question? So, 'cause
Yes.
you when we first started talking, you said you got one yacht, and you went and got another one. You got another.
Act like it was like a
and
no
we
or something.
we got on the wave real quick and got right by it. Tell us what is. I mean, I know you don't have to go into full detail, but what's that process like?
Looks like, yes.
Yeah, for
That
us
look
grabbing
like
that,
average
because
Joe.
somebody
Okay.
he
You
just
get
grabbing
one
yachts out here.
I remember we was in Annapolis and there was a couple that came up. Actually, it was several of them on a yacht. They had like a 60-footer. They had a nice one. And when they pulled up, the whites had pulled up prior to them. And I'm sorry, they pulled up first, and they made them go and take their yacht further down. And so then the whites pulled up, and they let them park in that same space. So they came up hollering and fussing when we was actually in what's that restaurant down there in the night? We was in
Which one?
So anyway, it was by the water.
Okay.
And so long story short, these people were so offended. We sat next to them and we was waiting, and they was telling us about this yacht thing, how Annapolis is one of the oldest black charters and blah, 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 blah. And it was such a big deal, and it was intriguing, and it stuck with me. So when I see you talk about this journey, it brings me back to how rare it is.
It is very rare.
And so these 3 yachts, we got to get back to that. Now, how did you get these 3 yachts?
Get them.
How did this
These
come
are investments. They're
Okay,
investments.
So, I mean, like, okay, so for a person who, like I'm saying, trying to get in that game,
Right.
and they say, I want to be as ambitious as her. And so you
Like the
started off.
simple of how you, so
Yeah,
you
how do
just,
you get
you
started?
purchase a boat just like you would purchase a car.
Okay.
But obviously you would want to know, there's a lot of stupid boaters out here. Because
Right.
they buy a boat, jump in the boat, and then just mess the entire boat
And they
up.
don't take care of it, right?
They don't take care of it.
Maintenance
So
on this is crazy, right?
the maintenance is very serious.
Mhm.
So you need to know a little bit about the boat, or
Yeah.
at least, I've helped others. And in fact, my son, he does the transport of boats too, because some people will buy the boat, but they need it delivered.
Right.
So he does that, and he's working with that.
Oh, your son ain't playing out here.
know.
Shout out to him, man.
Captain Tiger.
Captain Tiger. Shout out to you, Tiger. I love it.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
absolutely.
young generation doing his
Yeah,
thing.
yeah.
And so 1 turned into 3. And so now what's next?
So we plan on doing this all year long, right? So I started with the paint. I'm gonna go back to the painting a little bit because I did the mobile painting. So you know how the paint events, people paint on canvas. So I started with that, and so that's how it became the paint and sale. So right now, because up here in the DMV area, basically because we're approaching winter or fall and winter, we can't do it all year long. So my plan is to go south and do it in Florida. So it can be done all year because again, we are the only one in the region that has this model of painting and selling. It's very unique. The clients will come down to the pier, paint on the pier, which no one else does. After they paint on the pier with their friends, waterfront, they board the yacht. Once they board the yacht, at that point, we have Bluetooth. You can bring your small plates of food, and it's a fabulous time, and you're very safe.
So
we go to all
you
of
the
that.
paint instructor and the captain at the same time.
Yes.
So you put your love of art and kind of infused the whole situation.
Yes.
That's love.
That's brilliant.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
That was
Yeah,
brilliant.
Shout out to her.
Yeah.
I mean,
Innovative. Love it, love it, love it.
you gotta show that to
And
her.
so, let me see. What is this business important? Why is this business so important to you? Like, I know that it's passionate to you. I see your passion. I know that you love the water. But what is the big deal to you? What is that why factor?
Okay. So one thing I think is that everybody should do what they want to do or what they dream of doing or what they enjoy doing and just expand on that. And like I said, I was born an artist. I especially like to paint. I love the water. In fact, I'm a scuba diver as well. I did that for the
Wow.
police department. I heard y'all earlier speaking about the case with the young man that went in the water, but there's some science a little bit behind that. But when I did scuba diving, I basically did evidence and recovery. So anything water, I'm all about. And when I got into the boating, I figured let's just put it all together. So it's very passionate. It's very unique. I'm always wanting to help because we even partner with other businesses, as far as chefs and things,
Right.
especially
Okay.
black businesses with the boat and so forth. And another very important reason, again, is that generational wealth of having my family very essential to the business so that they can learn, they can grow. Training is serious. Certifications are serious. We're doing it the right way. We don't need to get stopped and not have all the certifications.
Right.
We got it squared away. Now, and I will say there are challenges out there when it comes to applying for certain things or
Right.
going to certain places. They take double looks and they have to do the
I'm
extra
sure.
verification.
Right. But it's
It does
the
happen.
boating business, because people don't realize in the DMV area, we have a lot of water out here.
Yes, we do.
And people
More than
don't,
people realize.
people don't like to, put that on the forefront like that because we just don't talk about it even at home. We don't
Yep.
say, hey, it's a lot of water. I'm a water baby too. I love getting on the water. So do you feel like this is a business that people should look into getting into, or do you think it's going to start booming, or what?
I do.
Okay.
I've had a lot of great clients. I met a lot of great people, great friends. They call me for advice. You know, some of these people have never been on a boat before, and it's expanding their visions, and you know, now they're very, very interested in it. I think any of us can do that. You know, it just takes a little bit of time, experience, do your research, and especially young little girls. You know, I mentor young women too, and to do the same thing. Yeah, to do the same thing. And I'm like, you know, if I can do it, and I'm a master captain, I don't see a lot of me out there.
Right.
Very rare, not one actually yet. I'm not saying they're not out there.
That's what I meant. How rare? That's rare.
Very, very rare. We get looks when we drive in that boat. My sister can tell you stories too about that. And the most difficult thing in boating, I will say this, is docking a boat. You can get on the water and you can turn the steering wheel. But to dock a boat doesn't have brakes.
Right.
And when you got to park or parallel park between two yachts that might be bigger than $1 million, you better not touch that.
Right.
So if you can get in and out of that, then you pretty good.
So how do you practice that? We're going to have to get you back here because we're running out of time, right?
Yeah,
I ran my mouth a little more than I wanted to earlier because I got a little passionate. But I definitely want them to know how they can find you, how can they book charters, the whole nine.
Thank you. Yeah, so you can book on my website. So it's basically beyoucreate.com, okay, BEYOU create.com. Click the book now. We are accepting bookings for 2022. They're already filling up. And you can also do Instagram. So Instagram is the same. So it's basically Captain QT, BU Captain QT is the Instagram.
Yeah.
Follow us. You can see all of the parties, all of the pictures. Booking is very easy, though. Just click the Book Now tab on the website.
Perfect. Can you put it back on the screen for me one more time? We really, 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 really appreciate what you have going on.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yes, the business, I can speak for it, is booming. We just had a yacht party ourselves, and we're getting ready to have another one in June. So we know for sure it's booming. A lot of my friends are doing the smaller parties with the 6 parties. You and a couple, or a few of your couple friends can get out there. Y'all put y'all money on it and get out there and have a good time. It's a beautiful thing. I love the water as well, so I really appreciate that. Let's give it up one more time for Captain Cutie in the building. The highest captain, you hear me? Not just a captain. She got all the stripes. And so we got our homegirl, Miss Shandy, coming up next to bless us with her vocals. And also, we're going to speak to her before she get on set. So we'll be right back. Spotlight, Otis.
Spotlight, baby.
Yep.
Dedicate every single bruise. I dedicate every single scar. I dedicate every single wound. I dedicate every single thing that made me the man that I am right now. Right now. Right now, rubber right now, rubber right now. Right now, rubber right now, rubber right now. Right now, rubber right now, rubber right now. I remember I used to just wanna get high. I remember I used to just wanna get by. I remember I used to just wanna get fly. I hit the mall, look for shorties, Mac on 2 at a time. I remember when I used to brag at my rhymes, and every song I wrote would say how I'm ahead of my time. I don't rap like that no more. No more. Every time I got in fights, every time I went broke, every time I skipped church, every time I touched dope, every time I left the city, every time I dodged a gun, every time I met celebrities and thought that I was on. My family full of addicts. Some do acrobatics, some do magic, some do mathematics, some get heat and pack it, some is ratchet, some live at the club, some live at the basketball court, some ain't into sports, some prefer the action of the streets. We diverse, but we all God's children. Black and white suits, yeah, we all got pilgrim. Air Force Ones in the hood wore civilians, and millions of dollars they done stole from the children. What you know about why kings wear crowns, why wings get bound, why seasons change and leaves come down, why grace abounds, where faces frown, my place is found amongst the dealers where the cane is found. I shumma where the lingo is my single now. When hot summers where my sisters leave their hair leave out, and the black is the spot where we raising our children. Jesus lived in this communion. Right now, right now, rubber right now, rubber right now, right now, rubber right now, rubber right now, right now, rubber right now, rubber right now. I remember I used to just wanna get high. I remember I used to just wanna get by. I remember I used to just wanna get fly. I hit the mall, look for shorties, Mac on 2 at a time. I remember when I used to brag in my rhymes, and every song I wrote would say how I'm ahead of my time. I don't rap like that no more. No more. Every time I got in fights, every time I went broke, every time I skipped church, every time I touched dope, every time I left the city, every time I dodged a gun, every time I met celebrities and thought that I was on.
Welcome back to Spotlight Over the City, and we last but definitely not least, we got one more guest in the building, and we so excited because of course she's family. Like I told you, she's a definite vocalist. You heard her earlier. If you didn't, you will in a minute. Let's give it up for the one and only Miss Yandy. Yeah. Good to have you, baby. You're looking amazing.
Thank you. It's such a pleasure to be here.
Yeah, it's been a minute. We haven't seen you in a minute.
I love it here. I'm so happy that you guys invited me out again, and I'm excited to be here.
Of course, we're going to invite you
I always have a
out.
great time with you guys.
You are family. Of course, we're going to invite you out. But before we get started, let them people know, who is Miss Yandy? Let them know.
Miss Yandy is a DMV artist, but we're not limited to DMV. I do travel, and I have been across the world. I have traveled and done national work as well. But right now I'm here. I am a go-go artist as well as an R&B artist. So I don't like to be put in a box. So,
That's right.
you know, it extends. People don't know, but I love rock. So Miss Yandy is an artist. Just overall, I'm an artist.
That is a fun fact. See, I wouldn't have known that.
Yes, I love rock.
I do
Wow.
too. I ain't gonna hold you.
Yeah?
Oh, yeah. I love it.
So that's different. I wouldn't have thought that.
Yeah, when you come see me, you'll see a little bit of that in there. If the guitars get going, you see me go crazy.
So that just means you're an artist.
Artist all the way.
I'm an artist.
You
all the
switching
way.
it up.
Yes, I
That's a
switch
real
it up.
bona fide artist when
Yes,
you can go
yes.
from blah, blah, blah.
Yes.
And so if you had to choose, what would be your love? Would it be the go-go artist, Miss Yandy, or would it be the R&B solo artist, Miss Yandy?
Ugh.
Which one would you scrap if you had to only choose one?
Scrap it.
You only get to be one.
It's so
One
hard
choice.
because I brought my R&B into go-go. I don't change. I don't have a go-go voice,
Right.
which there are some, like signature things go-go vocalists do. I brought what I already had into go-go.
But what about performance-wise? Because go-go, there's nothing like a live go-go performance.
Or a band, period.
The
That
band behind
energy
you and
gives
everything.
it a
That's what I'm
certain
saying.
Grit.
I'm not your typical go-go performer either. I brought what I do as an artist into go-go, and that's just what I've done. I think that's why I land a lot of respect out here too when I do perform, and people enjoy because it's a show.
Right.
It's
And
definitely
it
a show.
is. And you're great at what you do.
Thank
And so I'm glad you don't just classify yourself as a certain type of, because go-go it's a beautiful brand and it's our music.
Yeah, absolutely.
But it doesn't transcend to everywhere. But when you're an artist, you can take any beat, any background, anything and transcend it.
Absolutely.
And so that's what I saw you do on that sound check.
Yes.
They're gonna be amazed at
Just
that.
a little bit, 'cause a lot of people don't get to see that side of me. They just get
Yeah.
to see, the go-go side and, putting that pocket behind everything now. And, I do well.
We love that though.
Yeah, I
Don't get
lead
that
the
wrong.
talk
Look,
too
we
now.
love
Get
when
it
you do that.
twisted.
Yeah, we love it.
Yeah.
And so, how long have you been performing as a go-go on the go-go platform?
On the go-go platform, I say my first time out on the go-go platform was Mumbo Sauce. So that's where I originated.
Okay.
Oh, you were with Mumbo Sauce?
Alfred and then what's my man? I know he talking about. Yeah,
Yes,
that
Miracles
you
and
took it
Welcome
back.
to See, that's me. I co-wrote those songs with Mumbo Sauce.
Okay.
Wow, you took me there.
Yeah.
Okay, another fun fact.
Yep.
I didn't know that.
Yep. So those are my first go-go experiences. So yeah.
So tell them, what else you have coming up next? Like, you have any special projects you working on? or-
I am working on my next single. The last time I was here, I performed "Hit the Road." I chose not to do it this time, and I was going to do it, but because of the setting today, I said, you know what, I want to give people a little bit of the laid back Miss Yandy and just a little
I
bit
love
of
it.
vocal, just something different than they hadn't had from me.
You got something for you want to ask?
Yeah, I want to ask. So, for you because I'm an artist, we all artists up here, right?
Mm-hmm.
As a vocalist, and there's a lot of young women that are coming up and they want to be a vocalist. What would you say is the number one thing to start doing to train yourself to becoming a Miss Yandy?
Well, the first thing is keyword you just said is training. You got to get in the gym, and I say that gym meaning vocal.
The vocal gym. Yeah,
exercising.
yeah, yeah. We with you.
So you got to get in there. You got to exercise daily. Like,
Mm-hmm.
I know exercising physically sometimes it's a struggle for some people. You're going to do it Monday, Wednesday, maybe Friday, but when you're singing, no matter how good you think you are, there's always room for you to grow, things for you to learn how to do, different ways that you can extend what you already have. So definitely just getting in there training
Right.
and exercising your vocals all the time. and taking care of your vocals.
See, that's what I was going to ask,
That's
because a
another-
lot of people don't understand that it's the care that needs to be taken as far as your
Oh,
vocal
yeah.
cords and just making sure that you keep your voice right.
Yeah.
It's a lot of preparation that goes into that.
That's a big, big thing for me. And people know, people always ask me when I perform, especially go-go, hey, can I get you a drink? And they know I do not drink on stage, ever.
Mhm.
If you see anything, it's a teapot and a teacup. Because
Yeah.
I don't believe that you can, take in alcohol and still, because it tightens your vocals.
Right, facts.
Strips. So, not to say I don't drink, because anybody.
But when you in go mode,
go mode, yeah,
But
exactly.
yeah, when I'm ready to go, though, I have to keep everything warm. I do these crazy exercises in my car on the way to shows. If people heard me, they'd be like, "What the heck are you doing?"
But it's working. I promise you that.
But
it's
it works.
working. It's definitely working. So we got to get ready to get you on stage. But before you go, I ask most artists, you got 1 hour. You just cashed the big old check, or you headed to cash this big old check once you get there. You got one artist you can put in to listen to for that 1 hour. Who would it be? You can't switch once you put them in. 1 hour. So you got to listen to them the whole ride. Different songs, but the same artist. Who is going to be?
Right now, I'm gonna have to give it to her.
Her. Hey, she's
And her is
hot,
on
right?
fire.
Clap for her, man.
I love her.
Listen,
Great
her
artist.
is me.
Yeah.
Inside. So I love her style. I love her.
So
music.
I love her, and I fell in love with her over one particular song. She has a song called My Song.
Okay, I
It's
heard
called
that.
My
I don't know
Song,
that song.
and it's a beautiful, beautiful ballad, right? And I fell in love with that. So speaking of beautiful ballads, you ready to get up there? You want to tell them anything else? How can they follow Miss Shandy? What else you have going before we get on that stage?
Really quickly, actually, when I leave here, I'll be jetting out the door. I'm going out to White Plains. I'll be at Martini's.
Martini's.
Yes, so we're there every Thursday, and I feature with the Rocksteady Project. I don't know if anybody knows who Rocksteady is, but he was like a major go-go Congo player. I mean, he does his thing. He spins around. He does
I
all this crazy
remember.
stuff. Yeah, that's Rocksteady. So I do some stuff with Rocksteady Project. I also feature with another band called Next Hour.
Next
Hour is a little more subtle, not as high intense, but very good musicians, very good. So I'm busy all the time.
So how can they follow? Where do you guys play? Where does
We're at the Babylon every second Friday of the
Babylon?
month,
Up in
and
Virginia.
Yeah, every second
Friday.
second Friday.
Second Friday,
Every
that's
second
Falls
Friday.
Church, yes. And every last Friday of the month, also Falls Church, Babylon, both bands.
I'm gonna come out there just because it's Babylon, and I've heard it was nice and haven't been.
Yeah, it's
So I'm
Babylon
gonna
got
come
a
out
good stage, man. Performances is good.
You been out there yet?
Oh, yeah,
I haven't
yeah,
been.
yeah.
It-
So
it's
make
pretty
sure you
good.
guys get out there to support. She's doing some amazing things, and once she get on stage, you'll see why you should come out and support.
And follow me at Miss Yendi Music. Also, I am not doing my single tonight, but please, guys, go. If you love me and you really love a DMV artist, go out and support. Hit the Road. It's on all platforms.
All platforms.
And I would love to see those numbers shoot up again this week. So they've been doing
Yeah,
well. So
let's
keep
get
it
them
going,
numbers
y'all.
up. Let's support our artists. This young lady
Yeah,
works
for
extremely
sure.
hard, and she's put a lot of work in, and she's definitely right here homegrown. So please support. Make sure you follow her as well. And now we getting ready to hit that stage right after this commercial break. Well, first of all, no, we left one thing out. I got to do one thing. I'll do it while you on, Miss Cindy. Ask Stack. This is the segment. That's a new segment for you guys. We do the relationship questions, and then this is Ask Stack, where just individuals have individual questions. So I'll make it quick. I'm 34 years old with a 10-year-old son. I served 8 years in prison for drugs, and now I'm home trying to stay straight. Because of my record, I could not get a job. So I'm working for scraps, which I'm not used to doing. I do not want to go back to the streets, but I got my son to take care of, so what do you suggest? I'm really trying to stay out of prison. Wow. So this could be me writing this letter years ago. I could have been you, right? I should have been you, but God bless my life. So because of that, I can tell you a few things you can do really quickly. First of all, no, we don't want you to go back to prison. So don't imitate what got you in prison. Like, don't ever think that's going to change when you do it again. It's the same game, right? So don't do that. So the first thing I would suggest is find passion. What passion do you have? What do you really find that drives you? Because when we get older, we shouldn't just work for money. We should work for things that drive you. That's what, because you chase the passion, the money come with it. So in the meantime, you need to gather you some income. So try to get your credit together. So you need 3 lines of credit, right? 3 open lines of credit. Those are trade lines. That just means a credit card. If you can't get one yourself, get somebody with good credit to let you put their name on the credit card as a holder. They don't have to give you the card. Just put it on there to give you credit. You need 3 of those. If you can't get it yourself, get 3 people with good credit. Don't get the bad credit, Joker. Good credit, and just attach yourself. Want to be a card holder. 3 credit lines that'll give you credit. The money that you would try to hustle for, now you can go and get credit lines for that money and save you some jail time. You can get $200,000 from a bank if you got a credit line. You can get a business proposal. Follow your passion with the proposal. Get the credit straight. Don't try to hustle for the money because you don't need to pay cash for a business. You want other people's money. OPM. All right, so that's how you stay out the street, and I'm thankful that you wrote that letter because I'm hoping this can help a lot of other men that's having that same thought, because it's tough coming home from jail and not having a trade or something that you can do to follow suit. The trucking business and a lot of other trades pay. Get a CDL. If you can afford to do that, get somebody to help you get the CDL money. You don't need to get a truck, be a driver. Drive till you can get a truck. Do that kind of stuff. You can make about $150,000 a year being a truck driver, owning your own truck. Those are the things you could do to get on your feet, young man. That's a few. So I hope I can help you on that one. All right, let's keep it moving.
Stay strong too, bro.
Yeah. And the best thing you can do is never be too cool or gangster to pray. Add God to your equation, because that's what you need to balance yourself. You have to have something higher than you when you get stuck. So when you get stuck, you can't look at you no more. You have to look at a higher power. So if you have a higher power prior to getting stuck, then he can stop you from getting stuck. All right, you good? Got it. All right, that's that. Act stack. All right, Miss Shandy, we appreciate you. We'll be right back after this commercial break.
famous right here. Woke up this morning with a smile on my face. Yeah. Jumped out of bed, took a shower, dressed, cleaned up my place. Yeah, yeah. Made me some breakfast, toast, 2 scrambled eggs, grits, grab my keys, grab my purse, grab my jacket off to work, beaming all the way down the. Is it the way you love me, baby? Yeah. Is it the way you love me, baby? Yeah. 4:30, can't wait to get home. Nah, girl, I got something else to do. Go ahead, really get your groove on, 'cause tonight my man's coming through. Yeah, we gon' have to connect some other time. As much as I like to shake my thing on the dance floor, yeah, I got another nasty freaking thing right just in mind. Tonight, I'm gonna be the high score. You love me, baby. Yeah. Is it the way you love me, baby? Is it the way, yeah, you love me, yeah, yeah, baby? Is it the way you love me, yeah, baby? Me, Is it the way you love me, baby? Is it the way you love me? Oh.
How to get
Give it up, give it up, give it up. Hey, man, when I tell you that's a performance, thank you so much, Miss Jenny, for coming through. You guys was blessed with a treat. We love her, we love her, we love her. I got to get ready to wrap it up. I know they get ready to throw this gang signs up on me. But before I go, make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel, Spotlight Over the City. For the old heads like myself, Facebook, Spotlight Over the City, IG, Spotlight, everything Spotlight, Twitter too. We over there, we everywhere. We got TikTok, everything. Spotlight Over the City, find us. Make sure you stay locked in. Before I go, cool word, make it quick. Make sure you're not too cool to pray, and definitely don't be too fly to pray. Love hard, live good, God first. Spotlight Over the City, baby.
Spotlight, baby.